Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm April May Walston and today I'm going to show you how I painted this cartoon rattlesnake. So stay tuned. So in this one I'm doing it a little different. I sketched out my design on the rock. I did not paint that background black. This is kind of a change for me. And this is just a cartoon style rattlesnake, so I'm going to go ahead and trap out the outline first. This is actually a very easy painting. I think most of my rocks are probably intermediate, maybe sometimes advanced, probably not, but more intermediate. This one's definitely more beginner. This is something I would do for like a window splash. This would make a great character on a window splash, like really big. It would look awesome. So now I'm going to add a background. I want it to look kind of like he's over in, I don't know where this would be, maybe Arizona. And a little cactus. I don't know. This is what I call it, a paddle cactus. We have them all over here in Texas. But for some reason I cannot think of a prickly pear cactus, or the little round ones. I don't know what the ones that look more like people, I don't know what those are called. We don't have those here. So now I'm adding in the sky, which for my sky it was just, let's see if I can figure out what colors they were. Let's see, I know it was this blue, which is, phthalo blue. Phthalo blue-green shade and some white makes this great kind of sky blue color. And this is a rock I made out of a mold off of Amazon. So the rock is super smooth. The paint's almost slick on it. It doesn't have any kind of tooth to grab the paint. And it also absorbs. It absorbs all the, so this paint dries very fast. So now I'm grabbing, it looks like, oh, yes, yellow ochre, there we go, couldn't think of the name, yellow ochre, and a little bit of white, and I'm going to, as I move forward in the hills, I'm going to darken them up just a little bit. You want your light, the further back you want them to be lighter than in the foreground. I can see today is going to be one of those days where I just stumble all over my words. I want these mountains or whatever to look like they're a little bit closer than the hills that are directly behind the snake. So I went ahead and darkened them slightly. And I don't know what this cactus is called. I think it starts with an S and I just cannot think of it. And these are the little prickly pear, what I call a paddle cactus. So see, I've darkened my color up just a little bit and I've added a little bit of red. It was actually burnt sienna, which is a reddish brown. Red pulls the viewer's eye closer to the foreground, where blue pushes it back. So if you want to start making things look like they're closer, add a hint of red to them. And again with a slightly darker reddish brown. And adding in the shadow underneath the snake. I'm going to add another little cactus over here. And these are basically just little dots, just circles. I'm just giving the hint, you know, just a hint of a cactus back there. And then I just scribbled on a little bit of color back on the heels just for some interest back there. You don't have to do that. Now for the diamond patterns, this is a Western diamond back, Western diamondback rattlesnake. Yeah, I think that's right. This is the rattlesnake we have here, which we do occasionally stumble upon when walking out in the pasture. Every time either me or my husband walk outside, we always tell each other to watch for rattlesnakes because they're so prevalent here. I think this year we've seen 4 or 5 of them. I'm a big fan of snakes. I'm not a big fan of poisonous snakes, but we have 4 snakes that we own. We keep and breed snakes. So I actually love snakes. And we just recently got an albino ball python and a pied ball python, those 2 of which I have wanted for a while now. And we just recently got them. So this is kind of a tribute to those 2 girls that we just got. They are so pretty. I think snakes are just kind of fascinating creatures. So now I'm taking a lighter kind of mauve color, kind of a pinky mauve color, and I'm just hitting each diamond on one side in the areas. These are kind of these will be the highlights. So I'm not doing the normal glazing. I'm actually doing the highlights like I would on a cartoon character. And I'm taking a darker and going over the belly scales, and the darker colors are going to be kind of the shadow. And basically what I'm doing is just following the black line on the belly. But I'm going to do it also all the way around the snake's body to indicate the shadow. Now I'm taking black and I'm retrapping the whole design to clean up my black lines, because they get paint on them and they don't look as good. So you always want to retrap it in black at the end. So as I finish up the final details on this rock, I just want to take a minute to thank all of my subscribers for your support. And if you haven't done so, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload a new video, which I try to do at least 3 times a week, if not more. Also, I'm still trying to get to 500 subscribers. And you can help me tremendously by sharing this video with your friends. Again, I want to thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. Please leave me a comment below letting me know what you think of this video. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.